my computer just took a crap. Which isn't good, but I got you here on my phone. So hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Let's see how this thing's doing.
I'm bidding on Pokemon. Here we go. I'm gonna win. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna win.
Turn that volume down. Can everybody hear me? Hang on, I gotta get the chat up on my phone. There we go. There's Dean outside Michigan. There's Tim Thompson. What's up, brother? How's it going, guys? Like I said, my computer kind of crapped out on me here. Let's see if I can get it back up. And see how things are. Yeah. I cannot control it. I wonder if I go get a regular mouse. But as of right now, the touchpad seems to have a mind of its own. So, we're going to do this from my phone. So, yes. Let's see who's in here. Let me move this over here. There's that. That's not good. All right, let's try that. So, welcome to the live stream, everybody. I don't know how we got 8 in here. That's good. I know it's last minute, but had some rain showers come in, and I was going to do it outside, but here we are in my humble basement. Let me turn this light on so it's a little brighter. There we go. That's a little better probably. But yeah. Hell of a week. Well, as you can see, there's Wade King. What's up? What's up? Iron and Oak did a very good job on their video today. If you didn't see that premiere, I suggest you go watch it. But it was awesome. And anytime that I have free time and you have someplace you need to go to mill, I would gladly come help you, brother. Hopefully we can get our schedules to match up. I would not have a problem doing that at all. Jill Hannigan, what's up? What is going on? 500 Furnace. We're dodging the rain for now. Yeah. It actually started raining about an hour ago. Then I came home and it wasn't raining. It's like, well, should I set up outside? And I was like, I probably shouldn't. And I came in here, I dripped a couple drops of water from my hat onto the touchpad. So now my touchpad's all jacked up. So that's what I got going on right now, which is awesome because I have some videos I need to edit, and I can't edit them if I can't use the mouse. And so I'll have to see if I can get a mouse going. So yeah, it was a great time. Can always use help on the mill. Exactly. I know it's hard work, and Deb's not getting any younger, that's for sure. And like I said, if you guys need help, I'd surely come out there and help you if we can line our schedules up for sure. Let's get a cig sparked up here. There's the Woodster in here, Nebraska Woodster. I didn't see that. There's Colleen, Wade King, outside Michigan, Saw Surgeon. What's up, brother? It's a little harder on the phone, I'll tell you what. Firewood Mike, what's going on? Yeah, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I did get some stuff done. I'm almost done splitting that black birch. I think I have 15 or 20 rounds to go, but I stopped and I needed to trim my hedge. I needed to do the grass. And then my dad had a couple things I needed to help him out with, so I helped him out with that. And then my brother had some stuff going on at his place. He just got a pool put in. So lots of running around this weekend. I didn't film as much as I wanted to. But now that my computer's all jacked up, I don't know if I'll be able to get it out. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, Nebraska Woodster. What's up, brother? I did see you put a video out with your Wolf Ridge and the box store. I didn't get to watch it yet, but definitely get around to it here and see how that went for you. Skitter Kev, how's everyone doing? We're doing good. Hopefully all you guys are doing good. I seen Skitter Kev, his boss got himself into a little predicament with the excavator sitting on its nose. Oh, there's Firewood at the Furnace with a super chat. I'll be listening, but can't monitor chat. He's driving. Well, I appreciate it, brother. Drive safe, man. Drive safe. Be careful out there, especially if there's storms coming in. Larry Hoddle, what's up, brother? Seen they had their big giveaway and had 3 awesome winners. That's great. That is awesome. Average Woodhound, what's up, dude? Not much, man. How you doing? But Firewood the Furnace, thanks for the super chat, brother. And those of you guys just tuning in, you know, Firewood at the Furnace has a Thirsty Thursday, and that's coming up this coming Thursday. So be sure to check that one out. I'll be in the chat for sure and hanging out. Dan Atkins is driving, but he's melting down in a puddle. Oh yeah, it was definitely warm here too. It was probably in the 90s plus very heavy humidity. It wasn't great at all. But Sam and I did a little bit of cleanup from the milling. The Iron and Oak came out and did for us, or for him, I should say. We cleaned up some bark and debris from the logs and the sawdust. We got a whole Gator load of sawdust and then some, actually. But yeah, that's all cleaned up. Now you can get some grass growing back there. So his woodyard's starting to take shape. He's starting to make the pad for the Versatube building. So, excuse me. To those of you keeping track of my burps, that's 1. I know Michelle and Jared Hildebrandt normally make bets on how many burps I do. So there you go. It was a great morning for fishing. I haven't been fishing since I was in Texas, actually. We had some off time when I was down there for a little bit of time. I think I was down there for 4 months and had some off time and did some fishing. Caught a lot of bass. I mean, it was nice when you go on your lunch break and you can walk like 100 yards and do some fishing. It's pretty nice. There's 2 holding ponds. I don't know how long I've been there, but they're loaded with bass. Polluted with bass. Probably too much. But yeah, you cast, you'd be cranking in a bass. I mean, they might range from this big to this big. There were some nice ones in there, but there was a lot of small ones. So I think the term they use for that is stunted. Anybody that knows about ponds and stuff, let me know if that's correct. Had a great time chasing white bass. Caught about 50, but only 10 keepers. Yeah. I feel because that's how it was in Texas. I mean, it wasn't even that many keepers. Like the lower pond, the smaller pond had the bigger bass, but the upper pond had just a bunch of smaller bass. Do I still have stickers? Yes. Yes, I do. I actually have to order more. So I have some to take with me to the Paul Bunyan show. But yes, I do still have stickers. Actually, I've been falling behind on sending stickers out. So if you want to send me your address to my email, it's outsidewithshibe@gmail.com. Go ahead and send me your address. I'm a little slow in the mailing department, but I'll be sure to get it out to you guys as soon as I can, for sure. There's B&F Firewood and B&F Outdoors. Oh yeah, I did see I think it was Firewood Doctor's premiere today. They were over at Tony's place. Firewood Doctor and B&F Firewood and B&F Outdoors were over at Tony's place checking out the access. I'm pretty sure B&F Firewood and B&F Outdoors has an access on the way. So it was awesome for you guys to actually get some hands on and actually get to work the machine that you guys are going to have. Because there's nothing like that whole hands-on experience at all. Todd's outside again, back from vacation. There he is. He's trying to listen. Evan is playing soccer right now. Well, thanks for stopping in, brother. Hopefully we don't take too much of attention away from Evan's soccer game. And hopefully he performs well and his team wins. It's going to be awesome. Andy Stamp, I had to order more because he was using them as confetti at the frenzy. Exactly. I was making it rain with outside with Shibe stickers. Andy is a hell of a nice guy. I met him at the Firewood Frenzy, and we hung out and drank some Woodhound Brew. It was a good time. It was a good time. Just when it wasn't so busy, and there's only like 6 or 8 of us at the tailgate of the truck, just shooting the shit, drinking some beers. It was a good time, for sure. Ralph, what's up, man? How's it going, bud? So on my agenda for this week, hopefully my computer stops acting up and I can get something put out for you guys. But on my agenda this week is finish up that black birch. Plus I got to stack the black birch and the cherry. And I got a bunch of chunks and bigger stuff that I need to split and take over to my buddy Sam's for his outdoor boiler. So that's on the agenda to get that done. Plus I have like a mixed bag of hardwood, like maple. There's some locust. There's a little bit of black birch, I believe, and some oak. That's all mixed up at the top of the yard. I got split up also. But I've been trying to clean some stuff up to get some more logs in here so I can get some more inventory going. Because believe it or not, I'm actually running pretty low. So plus, I gotta make bags, and at least some bags, at least 50 or so for this coming weekend that for selling. Because last year, this coming like July 4th weekend was my biggest sales month or weekend period. You know what I mean? So definitely got to get the inventory in there with bags anyway. I mean, the loose woods, it is what it is. I just bring it over, but bag wise, I definitely need to make some because what's on the stand, I think there's 11 on the stand. I need to at least triple or quadruple that. So we'll see how it goes. So far, sales have been pretty consistent bag wise. I'm selling between 40 and 50 bags a month, which isn't terrible for my one little stand out here. But I think I said it before, since I split my $100 rack in half and have two 60s, those have been going pretty good. Now, the bins have been slacking, but if you have that $60 option, I think a lot of people are more prone to go for the $60 option rather than the $30 option. So, God, this is so small. 1-0. Evan scored the first goal. Awesome. Let me see if I can catch up on the chat here. I know I've been talking a lot here. Finally got our new logo stickers in. Need to start mailing some out. Iron and oak. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe in a couple weeks here, I can schedule a time to come hang out with you guys for a weekend, for sure. Now you guys are only an hour and a half out, so I'm gonna travel out in the morning, hang out, come back, travel back out. Probably take the car for that. Although gas prices have gone down. I mean, if 494 is down, I mean, compared to the 505 it was last week, 494 is a good go. I think I've got a super chat. Where's my beer? Didn't I just open one? No, I just finished one. Hey. Woodridge Creek Homestead broke 1,000 subs today, spreading the love. Well, congratulations. That is awesome. Hitting that milestone for sure. That 1,000 subs when you become monetized is a big milestone. You just need to keep up the content and keep everybody's interest, and I think you'll be good. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep up the hard work. It is harder than people think. You know what I mean? Especially if you try to put out 2 videos a week. You know what I mean? So I mean, 1 video a week is probably doable. 2 videos a week is definitely doable. But when I started, I tried 3 videos a week, but that was like, I don't know how Kristen Woodyard does a video a day. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of time behind the screen doing editing, that's for sure. Give me your nickels and dimes, YouTube. Yes. It's decent pocket money. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, my wood stand does better than YouTube does. So, I mean, it's until you get up into the 40 or 50,000 subscriber range and you have constant views and everything else. I mean, you probably start getting pretty decent money around there. You know what I mean? Hey, Shibe, it's great seeing you helping out your fellow wood guys. Yes. That's I love this type of stuff. I love visiting other people and helping. You know what I mean? So Sam, my buddy Sam, he hates when I just show up because I put him to work. He has so much stuff to do, and yeah, I definitely put him to work when I go over there. I mean, I don't force him to do anything, but I just keep hitting at stuff, and we get out there and split wood, move some dirt, mill some logs, something. You know what I mean? So we actually went for a little walk today. We were looking for some white pine. My neighbor wants some benches made for around his fire pit, and not white pine, white oak. So we were out looking for some decent white oak to mill and make benches for around his fire pit. So that, I'll probably do some videoing on that. I mean, that might be a couple days worth of videos, but I'll try to make it all into one. So we'll see how that goes. Plus, we found some more awesome white pine that he may need for his outdoor kitchen, which is what we milled those big timbers for. Those 21 by 8 by 12, 21 foot long by 8 inches wide by 12 inches. Those are the main, I don't even know what the hell you call them. Iron oak, help me out. What are those? They're the main, I don't know. You got your posts, and these big timbers sit on the posts. Iron Oak will help me out here. Yes. Ridge beams. You got your main ridge beam, and you got your two end ridge beams. It's basically what your rafters and everything sits on, but it's all timber frame. So we need to mill the posts. He's not sure if he wants to mill them or actually just scrape the bark off of some decent trees, like 8-10 inch trees that taper up, and actually have a whole tree as the posts. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what he decides. But getting those 20 footers done, that was a big help. So now Sam and I can do the rest on his mill. So definitely, hopefully by fall, we'll start putting that together once we get everything cut and it dries for a little bit anyway. So because everything's going to be mortised and tended together, we'll see how it goes. Just trying to catch up on his chat. His chat's so small. There's Joe, Ohio Woodburner, with a super chat. Seen him out there working at 405, man. That thing is a beast. And Joe says it takes a little longer, but if you look at the time that you would have to do resplitting, it probably takes just as much time. So that 405 is definitely well worth the upgrade for sure. Be going out to see Joe here in October before the Paul Bunyan show for sure. But thanks again, Joe, for the super chat. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Here's back 40. Hey, happy Sunday fun day, Woodhounds. Running late on getting here tonight. Was working the ground crew on a 5-tree removal day. He's beat. 5 trees, Dan? That's it? Sam and I did that like 10 times in 3 days. It was a good time though. Really gets the heart pumping, the blood flowing, makes you feel alive. And you definitely sleep good at night, that's for sure. But there was a question up here. Chris Fultz, where did you get the snake skin on the wall under the buck? That was 5 miles from here. Me and my buddy went walking out. We were going fishing. We went walking out the one trail. And with a fishing license here in PA, you're allowed to kill 1 rattlesnake a year. So we were walking out. And it was I don't know if it was this one or another one, but this one was right on the trail. I was like, well, it's pretty decent size. I don't know how many rattles is on it. I don't know if I had to guess right now. There's at least 12 or 13. But yeah, that one was there. We went out, did a little fishing, came back, basically the same area, and there was another one. So we brought them home. We skinned them. We really didn't tan them correctly. We just pinned them to a board and let them dry. But yeah, shit, that was 15, 20 years ago. So it's looking pretty good. So right here in PA, probably 6 miles from here. Ooh, that was a good one. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys had some tornadoes come through Wisconsin. So hopefully, if you were in the tornado zone, you guys are good. Tell you what, I almost wish I had a pool here today. But like I said, my brother just got a pool. It was put in Thursday. So we've been doing some groundwork over. Well, he's been doing some groundwork over there. I've just been stopping in, checking on him, see how he's doing. But he's definitely been working his butt off, trying to get the landscaping around the pool done. But I'm like, dude, you still got concrete, so I wouldn't go too hard at it because they're just gonna come screw everything up. Looks like I'm blurry. Am I blurry, or is it just me? Oh yes, update on my dad. He was getting cortisone shots in his back, but they'd basically last from the time he got it till the time he got home, and he was back to what he was doing. But I guess there's some type of gel shot he got. I'm not exactly sure, but he got that 23rd. But ever since then, he's been hard at it. I'm like, don't overdo it. Do not kill yourself. He's feeling good right now, so he's been laid up for a good bit now. But now that he's able to move around and actually do stuff, he's definitely overdoing it. Definitely overdoing it. Skinner Cab with a super chat. Bottoms up like the Kubota. It wasn't quite bottoms up though. Just standing on its head a little bit. I was just watching that before I started live. I didn't get to finish it, so don't let the cat out the bag yet. I'm sure you guys got it back on the right side safely. That's awesome. Yeah, so hopefully I can get this damn computer fixed. If not, I'm going to have to go get a new computer. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This computer is a 2011 MacBook Pro. It's been going strong. I upgraded it with solid state hard drives, two 1 terabyte solid state hard drives, and upgraded the RAM from 4 gigs to 16 gigs. So it's been running awesome. But now tonight, I dripped a couple drops from my hat because I was out in the rain onto the touchpad. So we'll see how it goes. Not liking that at all. Mom and the boys, Firewood, ended up having an unexpected visit from Jared this evening. Did he bring Splitzilla? That is the question. I don't like this. The chat's so small. I gotta use my phone. Yeah, those oaks that Dan was talking about on his video today. We had plans on taking those down, but too much fun and other activities were happening at the time. Not that taking trees down isn't fun, because I love taking trees down. It's the work afterwards that I really don't care for. But taking them down is the easy part. It's the cleanup that sucks. So if he doesn't have them down by Firewood Frenzy next year, they will be coming down. Then, for sure. It's definitely going to open the wood yard up and you're not going to know what to do with yourself. You're going to have so much room. You're like, holy crap. It's amazing once you take 3 or 4 trees down how much room you actually gain. It's pretty nice. Mom and the boys, no, but he says he wants to help us with some of the rounds. I did see that you guys got basically a super split, but it's an Oregon model. Looks like it works pretty well. You know what I mean? I looked at those before I purchased the Rugged Made, you know, so not those super split type or kinetic splitters, I should say, are pretty good. But they do have their limitations, you know what I mean? So I knew I was going to get into some bigger wood, so I knew something like that wasn't going to fit my personal usage, you know what I mean? Shifty will need a wood yard designer. I'll send you some blueprints. Actually, I'm pretty sure I told them what I would do if I was back there. So, we'll see how it goes. Down to the River Tree Farm LLC has a question. Other than your 500i, what's your go-to saw? Mine's the 500i and a 201T. Well, I actually started out with my personal saw that I own. I started out with MS290 Farm Boss. I still have it, but my go-to saw right now is the 500i. That is the first saw I pick up, and that is the last saw I put down. But I do use the 290 every now and then just to keep it going, because it's still a great saw and definitely a great backup saw if something were to ever happen to the 500i. But as of right now, I haven't had any problems with the 500i or the 290. You know what I mean? I just wanted something a little bigger, and I jumped from the 290 to the 500i, and I didn't look back. You know what I mean? So that 500i is a beast. And there's a super chat from my buddy Sam Miller. Shifty needs a pool heater. I don't know, Sam. His pool was at 89 the other day without one. So, but that was one day. Just imagine having your pool at 88, a consistent 88, up until like October, November. You swim in Wisconsin till November? That would be awesome. There's Todd outside again. His battery's getting low on his phone. If it dies, have a good one. Score is 2-1. Evan's team. That is whacking axes. He's making it happen on the soccer field. It's good. Zachary, what's up, brother? Listen, I've gained quite a few subscribers in the last couple weeks. So if you're new to the channel and this is your first or second live stream, don't be afraid to shout it out. Let us know. You know what I mean? It's been a busy couple weeks for me. You know what I mean? I've been to Ohio, to Wisconsin, and then Iron Oak came over to Sam's. So I'm definitely going to get to Iron Oaks and definitely run that 1222 and maybe get on the sawmill. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely going to make that trip. It's only an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes from here. It'll definitely be a good time. We got Farwood and Furnace. He's about 2 hours from me. And there's a couple others from PA here that I'll probably go visit. My brother's trying to call me right now. But yeah, definitely gonna make my rounds. You know what I mean? So I love the whole. I don't even know the word to say. Collaboration with other channels and even viewers. If I can come visit a viewer that's close, a quick rip there and back, that'd be awesome. You know what I mean? Nick Pixel TV. Oh, I missed a super chat. Iron Oak says, Deb says hello and thank you for all the help on the mill. No problem, Deb. Thank you, Chuck and Deb, for the super chat. Woo! Deb had her first woo. If you guys didn't see that, you can see it in my last video. And yeah, she did pretty good. She did pretty good. Thanks again, Iron Oak. You guys are awesome. Nick Pixel. What is up? How's the little man? Hopefully little man's doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Keep him busy, I'm sure. I'm sure. So, that's awesome. Yes, Chuck, she did make a good woo. That's what I'm talking about. Mountaintop Living. Looking forward to Sam's outdoor kitchen build. Yes. Me too. Me too. I'm just sitting here thinking how we're going to get those timbers up to where they need to be. Because I think Chuck did the math. They're about 400 pounds a piece. So I'm sure we can get them there. But I think the peak is probably going to be around 18 feet. So the highest we got to go with one of those is 18 feet. So the others are probably around, I don't know, well, 8 feet for sure. So about a little above 8 feet. Oh, crap. I don't know what I did. There we go. Woodridge Creek Homestead is in Maryland, but I think it's too far for a quick trip. Well, you have to email me. Email me your address, and I'll definitely get back to you on that. I mean, I just went to Wisconsin. That was 16 hours. So, I mean, if it's 4 or 5 hours for a quick rip, I'll definitely do it. For sure. Nebraska Woodster with a super chat. Thank you, brother. Nebraska Woodster, he's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome dude. And he just got a Wolf Ridge, so head on over to Nebraska Woodster and check his videos out. He's definitely an awesome dude to hang out with, and just awesome. Awesome. I might have to make a trip to Nebraska, which might be more than 16 hours, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Definitely want to visit a lot of you guys throughout the whole YouTube career here. And yeah, definitely try to get a couple of you guys a year. That'd be awesome. Dirt Road Landing, let's go, Brandon. And long live the Second Amendment. That's what I'm talking about. Got to win. Got to win last week on the Second Amendment. That's awesome. What is that? 0.3 gallons of fuel for the toys. Which probably cost about $3. I don't know. Oh, but thanks, Nick Pixel. Thanks, Nebraska Woodster. You guys are awesome. Definitely had to stop in there to Nick Pixel's place. He's close by, too. He's not that far out either. So, back 40 with a super chat. Sam needs a sushi roll. Sushi Man Sam. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That's awesome. Oh, and back before we got there that morning, we took that top down that was hung up. And back before he was doing his video, he's like, "Sushi Man Sam," and I could not laugh at that because that was freaking hilarious. That is freaking awesome. Is Jared Hildebrandt in the house? Yes, he is. Jared Hildebrandt. Speaking of Jared Hildebrandt, he called me the other day. See the shirt here? Heat 4 Vets. I look blurry. Am I blurry? I don't know. But Heat 4, that's the number 4 Vets. They have a Facebook page. Same thing. Heat 4 Vets. Go there and check it out. It's a not-for-profit to help out veterans and first responders for heat. Not only wood, if they're in a hard spot and they need like oil or something to heat their place, that's what it's there for. So go over there on the Facebook page, or I'm sure Jared or somebody can get the email address here and put that out for you guys. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. But if you haven't, go over there to Heat for Vets on Facebook. Check them out. Get in contact with Jared or Michelle over there, SS Wood, who also has a YouTube channel. And they will point you in the right direction. I am trying to help out on my part. I'm going to go to some VFWs and some American Legions and see what for reach I can get with those guys. They're looking for volunteers to not necessarily deliver wood, but just to be able to communicate with people that have wood in a certain area. So that's the big reach there. The big I wouldn't say reach, but that is what they need right now. There's a lot of people reaching out to them, but they need people within these certain regions to disperse information. So it's a lot to do. It right now. It's just him and Michelle doing it. So kudos to them. And when he said he was starting this, I said, "You better hold on for a ride because you're gonna take a ride, and it's gonna be a long ride, and a long good ride." So if anybody out there knows anybody that's retired or in the firewood or any type of let's just say has the time to go through some emails and point people in the right direction for help for heat for veterans or first responders. So thank you very much to Michelle and Jared for starting this not-for-profit organization, and it's going to go well for sure. I think I missed a super chat. Maybe I did. I don't know. But yes, Heat for Vets. Check it out. Facebook. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. You're not blurry. Good. Maybe it's just me. Because I've been drinking kind of all day. But shh, don't tell anybody. Yes, Brad is not monitoring chats. He's driving and listening. WD30, how you doing? At Will Davison, a.k.a. WD30. That's from back 40. Will, are you in PA? For some reason, I think you're in PA. Mark Wakeland Scheib is the Mr. or the Mrs. Scheib and the little Scheib running around. No, there is no Mrs. Scheib, and there's no little shibes running around at all. But if there were, I probably would not be doing a live stream right now, because I know how I was when I was a kid. And if I were to have kids, I'd have my damn hands full. That's for sure. Will Davidson is in Maryland also. See, there's a lot of people over here on the East Coast. That's for sure. Deb from the Mill. Hi, Shibe. Hey, Deb. Hopefully you guys had a great week. The video you guys put together was all. I was there at your premiere. So you guys did very well on that. I mean, my video is just basically like an overview, and you guys knocked it out of the park. It was very good. Very good. Timon the Buckeye. I don't know if you just got here, but he's saying, hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. We got 64 in here. Iron Oak had a great time. I love that type of stuff. You know, I mean, if everybody's working together, you just get so much done, so much faster. It makes the job easy, for sure. Jared is lagging really bad. It's his connection. Well, that's because you live in bum F, Wisconsin. Normally, I would have said the F, but I just said F. Trying to keep it a little PG. You know what I mean? Seven? I don't know what Dean's doing, but he's putting out numbers. So, Miller's for Monday. Thanks, brother. Will Davison, a.k.a. WD30, with the Miller's for Monday. I'm probably going to need some because I got a lot of work to do. And like I said, hopefully my computer's up to snuff. I can edit some videos. If not, I'll be looking for a new computer. Which I probably should have got one, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. But I'm trying to keep this old girl alive. You know what I mean? It took about 3 hours total milling. Yeah, I think, well, the first and second log only took probably 30 minutes apiece. The second, third log only took about 30 minutes apiece. That first one was a little bigger, but the center log from one end to the other, one end wasn't quite centered. Well, they were both not quite centered, so we took a little time to figure that out. But after that first one, everything went pretty smooth. I didn't get much footage of that first one because my camera overheated a couple times. I was trying to keep it in the shade, but it got pretty hot that day too. So that's the problem with these GoPros. I mean, you put them in direct sunlight or it's hot, they will shut down on you and pretty much screw up your video. So hopefully you have more than a 30-minute video so you get some footage out of it, which happened. I had probably 3.5 to 4 hours of video. Now, not all that was milling, but yeah. So I condensed and Chuck condensed 3.5 to 4 hours down to, well, I think I got mine down to like 14 minutes. I think Chuck's premiere today was like 20 minutes. So just to put it in perspective. I mean, it definitely took some time, a little bit of time to set up. You know what I mean? So we set up, we shot the shit for a bit. You know what I mean? Let the engine warm up. You know, got the logs situated here and there. You know, so a little bit of time in that, but it ended up being an awesome day. I freaking loved it. And Chuck, you should see these white pine, man. The color is just popping right now. They're getting a deeper yellow color, and they're just gonna be freaking awesome. Yeah, 32 minutes. Chuck did a 32-minute premiere today. Yep. Yes. Yes, an external battery is definitely the way to go with GoPros. You know what I mean? So, like, depending on if you're doing 4K or 1080p, depends how long the battery's going to last. Like, if you're doing 4K at let's just say 60 frames per minute or 60 frames per second, you're probably going to get 30 to 40 minutes out of that battery. But if you hook an external battery to it, you can run for 10 hours as long as it's not in direct sunlight and overheating. So the external batteries is the way to go for sure. Chuck, we just found some awesome stuff when we went on a walk today. I should have took the camera along. But we found some beautiful straight white pine. Freaking awesome. Chuck, I'm sure if you guys just want to come and take a walk and hang out for a day, and if you guys want to pick some stuff out that you would like, I'm sure Sam would not have a problem with that at all. So if you get some time and you have a chance, come on over and we'll definitely go for a walk or a ride on the Gator, whatever, and check out some of the trees he has on his property. There's some pretty nice stuff, that's for sure. Maybe you can identify some of it for us, because there's a couple up there that I'm not sure what they are. Woods Creek Homestead, all those vids are about 4 hours and end up with 20 minutes. Tons of jokes and cutting the room floor. Cutting room floor. Yes. I when I first started out there, I should start keeping all of the bloopers. You know, I mean, well, when I first started out, it was Sam was helping me a lot, and he was throwing me beers and stuff. He was my beer assistant. But starting out, I screwed a lot of stuff up. Like, just I couldn't talk. You know, and I still can't talk. But the more you do it, the better you get. You know what I mean? And all my stuff isn't scripted. You know what I mean? I don't write out what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? So I don't put on a charade. I don't take a different character. You know what I mean? I am who I am, and that's who I'll always be. So it's just if if you're trying to put on a facade and be something that you're not, it's more work than it's worth to me. You know what I mean? So just be yourself, put out the content, and I mean, and then when we meet in person, I'm not a totally different person. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking at. Yes, even cell phones. I mean, cell phones. You're doing a 4 hour video. You probably should have some type of external charging. You know what I mean? So it batteries have come a long way. just imagine how many double A's or triple A's or whatever you'd be going through if you didn't have a rechargeable device. You know what I mean? So that's one good thing we got going for us. But I mean, the GoPros couldn't be as small as they are if they could last for 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? So they're trying to get an action cam and a decent camera. You know what I mean? GoPros are pretty good at action. Like, if you put your cell phone on a splitter, the footage is going to be crap. You put a GoPro on a splitter, the stability there is top notch. You know what I mean? So those of you guys are looking for that perfect shot from sitting on a splitter should definitely look at some type of action camera. I'm not saying GoPro. I have GoPros. They work well. I mean, there's a lot of action cameras out there that have the stability, and that's all you need. Because, like I said, if you put your cell phone on a splitter, you're gonna see every vibration from the splitter. So, Nebraska Woodster is heading out. Have a good night, brother. Phone is so delayed. I just seen me doing this. I'm just trying to catch them on the chat. I'm kind of pissed about my computer. So if you don't see much from me in the next couple days or the next week or two, you know I didn't get my computer fixed. But in saying that, it did have a nice run, for sure. For sure. Woodridge, you don't have to send me a laptop, brother. I'll figure it out. I'll get something going here. If I have to JPF it for a bit with no editing, I'll run with it. I'll run with it. Because I can send the GoPro footage to my phone. I do have iMovie on my phone, but I never really tried to edit anything from my phone other than shorts. So that might be a task in itself. Just do all live. Yeah, I can do all live streams. I could do that. So if you guys would like to see live streams at 6 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I could do that. Woodridge Creek, listen, this thing is almost a relic. I knew it was on its last leg, and I should have had a backup, but that's on me. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get the new MacBook Pro and another dedicated live streaming computer. We'll see how it goes. Because, if you guys are new to the channel and this is your first time here, I'd like to have a little more bells and whistles where I can actually bring somebody else in from, say, Wisconsin or Maryland or New York or wherever. Bring them in, have a split screen, and have a little Q&A and something like that. You know what I mean? So definitely looking into something like that, and as I go forward here. But I definitely need a better computer. Although Dan's been doing well with even with his old Mac. I don't know. I don't know what year his old Mac was, but he's definitely doing good with his new Mac. So, question from Renee Sanchez. Do you make enough money from YouTube to keep you in your kind of milk? Milk? You mean beer? Because there for a bit, my Miller Lite was chocolate milk. Just because I was at school and I wasn't allowed to drink. Or I wasn't supposed to drink. So, but yes. Maybe I'll do a little deal on what I make from YouTube. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I know what Dan has. I know what Dan has, and it definitely works well. I just don't know if I want to spend what was it, $4,000 for a new Mac. I mean, when I bought this back in 2011, I think this was like under $2,000, if I remember correctly. But that was back in 2011. So things have gotten better. You know, I mean, you buy a new computer these days, it's outdated a month later. Something better is out there. So that's just something I gotta get through my head. You know what I mean? It's anything these days. You know what I mean? You buy something one month, there's something better out the next month. So there you go. Dan Atkins is interested in a computer. Awesome. Dan Atkins, one of these days I'm going to get out there to Washington State and check out some of that big Doug fir you're taking in, because we have some big trees around here, but nothing that big. I mean, I'm not going to say nothing that big, but our trees are harder than yours. Put it that way. Oh, so maybe it's not 4,000. I don't know. I kind of built one to my, like, everything that's the latest and greatest, and it was a pretty good penny. It was a pretty good penny for what I wanted. You know what I mean? But I'm not a computer guy. Yeah, I want this, and I want this because it's the most expensive, and I want this because it's most expensive. Because I am a firm believer in you get what you pay for, especially these days. You know what I mean? So, well, maybe not these days because the whole inflation stuff, but definitely, definitely 2 years ago, even 5 years ago, you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? So, firewood the furnace must be done driving. I didn't see his comment. I don't know where it's at either. Exactly, Andy. Definitely need the game regulations and migration dates to plan a trip. For sure. Hell yeah. If the out of state or non resident license isn't too much and I can make it out there during some type of hunting season, big game wise, definitely do that for sure. Final 2-1. Woo! Way to go! There you go. 2-1. Is it still light out there? Because I'm pretty. What is it? 9 o'clock. Whoa, we're 4 minutes over. Yeah. The longest day was the other day, so we're getting shorter as we speak. The shorter days are among us, but as long as it's light out, it doesn't matter. I dread the go to work in the dark, come home in the dark days. Those days piss me off. For sure. Yes, Forward the Furnace videos are Wednesdays. Then he does a Thirsty Thursday at the last Thursday of the month. And then he does the first Friday of the month. So, but consistently every Wednesday. Very cool. Sun's still shining here. Oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock there. Never mind. I'm still an hour out. It's 9:05 here. That's why. It pisses me off every time Back 40 has a live stream and it's still daylight there and it's dark here. Every time. But it does make a nice relaxing fire. That's for sure. Oh, so anyway, Sam's wife, Deb, is thinking about letting me do a whole build series, or at least put something together building the outdoor kitchen. At least the structure. Which is all timber frame. So it's going to be awesome. And I think it is Sam's first personal build of a timber frame type style building. So I think he has all the tooling for it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be happy to assist him in getting this thing built. I mean, he's not necessarily building it because he cooks a lot, because he doesn't. His wife does most of the cooking. It's mostly like an entertainment area. You know what I mean? You have guests over and you can be outside. There's going to be a bar area and a kitchen area. You want to throw a couple burgers on the flat grill or whatever, you know. So it's not like it's going to be a full blown out kitchen. It's just going to be the bare necessities to make some food, you know what I mean, and have a few thousand drinks. You know what I mean? Sam said, I am making up stories. I don't think so. He also said, nope. It's good to see you on here, Sam. Hopefully your trip to your brother's was good. Dan Atkins, 2 mountain ranges over. It's 6 p.m. and still daylight for another 3.5 hours. Yeah, but when you're still sleeping, I'm working. So, I guess there's envy on both sides. Oh, there you go, Fire with the Furnace. Thirsty Thursday is going to be off the hook this week. Don't miss it. So, I guess be sure to tune in to the Thirsty Thursday this week, which is the 30th, this Thursday, this coming Thursday. And yeah, off the hook, he says, with a super chat. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Can't wait to see it. Damn, I kind of wish I could be there for that if it's going to be off the hook. That's going to be awesome. My pool's warmer than yours at Back 40 Firewood. Well, Dan, Sam's actually made it to 89 today. So I think we got the heat you had a couple days ago. Dan Atkins said he's going to try to make the Thirsty Thursday. He has a tree service job to clear out this week. Dan, you got all this light. You should be able to get that done in no time. Yes, I agree. We should try to hook up sometime soon, Brad. Sometime soon. Nick Pixel has got to take off, brother. We'll catch up soon. Exactly. Definitely, I'd like to try to make it out there before the Bunyan show. So I'll be in touch, Nick, for sure. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Sleep pattern. My sleep pattern varies. Depends on what day of the week it is, I guess. But I sleep when it's dark and I'm up when it's light. Put it that way. So these days I'm not getting much sleep unless I have a really late night. Then you know. Ooh. Yeah, the Bunyan show. That's what I said. Bunyan. The Bunyan show. Stop putting words in my mouth, Dan. I can't pronounce certain words. I'm pretty sure I did say Bunyan, though. So if you guys are new and haven't been to Back 40's page, what was it? 3 Fridays ago? Was it 3 weeks ago? I don't know. Go to his channel and check out the Is This Still On video. Yes. Him and Woodruff and my buddy Sam tricked me into thinking that we were still live, but we were not live. It was pretty hilarious. It's pretty funny. I loved it. Dan sent me that and said, "Hey, I'm gonna." Well, before I left Wisconsin, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna send you the footage. You let me know if it's good to post it." He sent it to me. We watched it. Sam and I watched it. I was like, "Yeah, he should definitely post this." For sure. But you know what I mean? If I don't know, I'm definitely myself there. I'm definitely a little drunk, so it was a good time. It was definitely a good time, for sure. Exactly. Ron Bourne, he definitely got enough. More than enough when you're dead. For sure, I agree. All right, guys, we are 15 minutes over. I am going to call it a night. It definitely wasn't 12 beers in 2 hours. But it was, I'm getting ready to open this one, a puny 5. That's ridiculous. But half the time, half the beers, I guess. Almost half. So, anyway, guys, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you coming over. Like I said, hopefully I get this damn computer running where I can actually use it. If I actually have to hook up an external mouse to where I can actually do something with it, I'll be good. But I may be ordering a new computer this week. And hopefully there's one available for sure. So we'll see how it goes. But appreciate the moderators. I don't think I ever have any problems in here. Super chatters. Appreciate every one of you guys. Woo! And we'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Woo! Peace! Hunting season around the corner. Tell you what.